Hey guys, I'm Alan with Peaceful Patios. Today we're going to be installing a modern fiberglass louvered pergola. We're going to go from taking the pieces out of the crate to see what that looks like all the way to the finished product. In every crate, we include some touch-up paint. So if there's any scuffs that happen during shipping or installation, you can touch it up. We also include these little notches that come out of the louvers. They can be added back to the pergola if you want to do that. We also include all of the hardware that you're going to need for installation. One thing I want to point out today is that we're going to use an anchor system that does not show up in the instructions. We're installing a larger pergola today, so this is our heavy-duty anchor. And the way this works is that we actually have 4 concrete anchors that go into each of these holes here, and this will provide additional stability for larger pergolas. You can also add this if you're just concerned about stability in general, so please ask about it if you want a quote for it. Okay, so the first thing we do after finding the correct location and drilling the holes for the anchor is we're going to start putting up the columns. We're going to leave the pieces wrapped as long as we can to avoid any scratches or other damage to the parts.
Come on up. Come on. Good. Hold on right there.
So it's very important for the stability of the overall pergola to have the base of the column resting uniformly on flat concrete. If you use stamped concrete, you're going to want to leave the space smooth for this. If you use pavers or stone, you're going to want to use footings instead. You do not want to anchor or rest the column directly to pavers, stone, or stamped concrete. It needs to be flat. So this is the rafter or louver support beam, and you can see that there's a large bracket at this end, and there's another large bracket just like it on the other end of this piece. This bracket will fit into this header beam, and these smaller brackets will be used to hold the louvers. You can see the louvers here. These brackets extend all the way down the beam, and when it's time to put the louvers on, we will use this notch to slide over these brackets and then attach the screws there. At the top of the heavy-duty anchor, there's a space that receives this threaded rod. This will be used to attach the top plate to the top of the column to secure it. It will also run to the top of the beam.
Four and 3/4 from the outside. 4 3/4 from the outside. This will be the top hole, 5/8. Same 4 3/4 from the outside. And the outside 4 3/4 inch, 3/4 hole saw.
So there you have it. From drilling the first anchor hole to installing the louvers, that's how you install our modern fiberglass pergola with fixed louvers. It took a team of 3 of us between 5 and 6 hours. I would probably plan on longer than that if you haven't had experience putting up a structure like this before. We hope that's been helpful. Thanks again for watching. If you need more information, please reach out to us.